So, what influenced you to study weather?
Probably the single most important thing that influenced me to study weather was something that happened to me when I was about 6 or 7 years old. My dad was taking me to my grandfather's farm, and we were driving down the road, and all of a sudden dark clouds started to form around us. And the next thing I know is I was looking out the back seat, and I saw this thing coming down from the clouds, and it started going across the field and, you know, just tearing up everything in its path. And I told my dad, "Hey, look at this," and he's like, "Oh my goodness, that's a tornado." And then he just punched the car and he just flew across the road to get away from it. And then later on we found out that it hit a small town, and there was several fatalities that occurred from it. So that was like my first real weather experience, where I actually saw a tornado for the first time, and actually for the last time too, because I've never seen one since. So that was kind of a special event that you know, was etched in my memory that, hey, I might want to study, you know, weather in the future. So that was like my first opportunity into the science fields, and especially for meteorology and weather forecasting.
Did that scare you at all, seeing the tornado?
No, it really didn't scare me at all, because I remember sitting in the back seat and just you know, watching it do its thing. It would tear up different parts of the field and fences, and I just was basically observing it the whole time. And while my dad was terrified because he knew how destructive they were. So it was rather interesting, you know, from a 6-year-old perspective, you know, to watch a natural disaster go. Yeah, curiosity, and not a lot of knowledge about what the impacts were. So it was very interesting.